Excuse me, sir, you need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck, God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for.
Just sit up straight, will you?
To Armadillo! Godspeed! Please, there's no time to lose. What is your name, friend?
John Marstone.
Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire!
Excuse me?
How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend.
The Ballard twins, Walton's gang. I know who you are.
Word sure travels fast around here.
I'm a man with many connections. Spare my life, I beg of you. I'll reward you well.
I'm trying to save your life, you old fool. But keep annoying me and maybe I'll change my mind.
My God! They come back and finish me off! For the love of God, stick to the road! That's it! Sound the salute! Clear the way! Looks like you got them all. Now, get me to a doctor!
What the hell happened to you?
Bandits! Hoodlums! The scoundrels robbed me blind and left me to die!
I can see that.
Once again, a victim of my own success. They seem a man in a well-cut suit and this happens.
Do you know who they were?
No idea. I'm not the kind of man who has enemies.
You do now.
I give so much and still they take. We live in an uncivilized and graceless world, friend. Our maker has a funny sense of humor sometimes. Still, at least I met you. The Good Samaritan in wolf's clothes. And forgive me, pain is playing rare havoc with my metaphors. This is bad. Where are they all coming from?
Да ёпарасете!
What? I knew this wasn't my time. He has a greater purpose for me.
You're delirious and plain dumb, friend.
Is that Armadillo? Come on, hurry! Death, I embrace you.
For Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine.
Take
We're nearly
me
there.
into your arms.
This is it. You're gonna make it.
Oh, where the devil are we?
Armadillo, we made it safe. You'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
I've never lost a single piece of merchandise. No Palado in
Поначалу Все так хорошо шло. А потом, блин, попасть не смог. В этого типа. Трындец, короче. И за поводьями следи, и пушкой размахивай. Что-то я не то что подрастерялся, неправильно, но что-то никак не смог сфокусироваться в прицел. И этот автоприцел не помогал еще. Так, вернуться сегодня. Ну, давайте сохраним это время как раз немножко. Должно пройти будет, я так понимаю. И можно будет вернуться. Ну-ка. Ага. Не знаю уж. Одна эта миссия сразу будет или две. Ну, походу, две.
And I can tell you with no uncertainty that miracle cures are no laughing matter. I bid you good day, sir. Oh, Mr. Marston, good to see you. How have you been keeping?
I'm well, Mr.
Mr. West Dickens. Nigel West Dickens of East Cheap, London, New Waverly, New York, and Armadillo, New Austin. At your service.
At my service.
At everyone's service. At the service of science, of knowledge, of life.
How are your wounds?
Much, much better. But then they would be.
Would be...
I know a cure for all ailments, Mr. Marston.
Ah, I'm sure you do. And I'm sure for just $2 an ounce, I could live forever.
Oh, but for you, sir, I'd do a bulk discount rate of $1.95 an ounce, as long as you buy 100 ounces or more. That's a lot of immortality.
Give it up, old man.
That's Mr. West Dickens to you, boy.
Give it up, old man.
Listen, Marston, I'm broke, but this stuff is good. It works. I need a healthy young man like you. Come along, let's ride over to my newest customer at Ridgewood, and I'll explain while we go.
Okay.
To Ridgewood Farm, the sick and needy await us. Oh, the life of a wandering saver of souls.
Очень специфически повозка управляется. Прям резко, я бы сказал.
And I about you, John Marston.
Hoodwinking the weak, gullible out of their hard-earned money.
My dear boy, it is you who is gullible, if I may be so bold, for heeding such ill-informed.
You're as full of wind as a horse with the colic.
I have been blessed with the gift of language, and for that I will not apologize. But the West Dickens elixirs speak for themselves. For the love of God, try to stay on the road. My thousands of happy customers attest to that.
Those men trying to kill you didn't look so happy.
Skepticism is the bastard child of progress, John. Knowledge makes a fool into a doubting Thomas. It's the cross I bear as a pioneer in the fields of commerce and medical research.
You seem to be mistaking me for an idiot.
My tonic cures all known ailments, that I can guarantee you. But, for the sake of argument, even if it didn't, surely there's still value in giving a person the belief they can feel better. If my tonic is such a sham, how do you explain the fine battle in which you find me? Last time you saw me, I was knocking at death's door.
You should thank the doctor for that. I reckon you were acting it up worse than it was.
Act I can, John. A more convincing Othello there has never been. And so shall you, a fair Iago or Cassio make.
I don't like the sound of this.
Showmanship, John. The flourish, the bow. We are operating in a competitive marketplace. Our product must stand out.
And how does this involve me?
We're going to use use your God-given talents to our advantage.
I'm really starting to regret this.
I'll drop you off at the outskirts of Ridgewood. That way, it won't look like we came together. Once I'm set up, saunter nonchalantly into the crowd that is sure to be forming. Eventually, I will call you up to try my tonic. After extolling the virtues, I will have you perform a few feats of wonder to amaze and impress the paying public.
Such as?
Oh, nothing out of the ordinary for a man in your line of work, I assure you.
So it is all a sham.
Oh, no, just a little innocent ballyhoo to grease the wheels of enterprise, that's all. Do you think that buxom young girl you see on the Voyage camera posters knows the first thing about photography? Advertising, my boy, is the future.
You'd best be a man of your word.
Шарлатан, короче.
You hop out here, John. Follow me in on foot. See you shortly. And remember, showmanship.
Наедалово. Кругом одно наедалово. Вот где ковались все эти рекламщики. Вот они где ковались. А чё я пешком? У меня есть боевой конь. Так-то оно будет как-то сподручнее. Так, ферма. Опс. Покуха. Идем, 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 идем.
Banish pain to the past. Rid yourself of illness forever.
Friends, hard-working souls of Cholla Springs, gather round, gather round. Do you suffer from rheumatism, lumbago, acute chronic sciatic, neurologic, or inflammatory pain? Well, I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that cures headaches, neuralgia, earache, toothaches,
Кашпировский,
backaches, swelling,
короче.
sprains, sore chests, swelling of the throats, contracted cords and muscles, anxieties and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts and bruises, and it adds vitality and vigor to the healthy man.
But can you prove it, old man?
Oh, I'm sure there's some customer here who could prove the qualities of it by taking a drink right now. You, sir, come up here. Step right up.
That's the spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention. This poor, wretched volunteer, entirely unknown to me, will demonstrate the effects of Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic. Be you a cowpoke or athlete, this miraculous elixir developed with the wisdom of the East keeps the muscles supple and relaxes the cords. It loosens the joints and gives a feeling of youth and vigor to the whole system. Not possible, I hear you say. Well, doubt no longer. Faith can move mountains, but I ask not for faith. I am a man of science, and today science will be vindicated. Your eyesight is greatly improved. Is that not so, friend?
If you say so.
That's right, it is. You heard him. What a good sport you are, sir. Now, gaze over yonder at that porch. If you squint, you may just be able to make out the skull that's hanging there. Go ahead, friend. Shoot that skull and demonstrate the miraculous eyesight you now possess.
А вот это череп, что ли?
While the elixir is at its strongest. Wait! He is still adjusting to his powerful new eyes. Try again, friend. The tonic may still be taking hold.
Go home, West Dickens.
Да где этот череп?
Come on, do not keep the crowd waiting.
Вот эта светящаяся штучка, это череп?
Remarkable! The eyesight of an eagle, granted by imbibing Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic.
Anybody can make that shot. This man is a fraud. If your eye's so damn sharp, why don't you try shooting my hat out of the air?
My friends, our test case has been challenged to shoot a gentleman's hat out of the sky above our heads.
You can fool these people, but you ain't fooling me. Right. Let's just see how sharp you is with a moving target.
Steady yourself, stranger.
Ну давай.
You're more crooked than
Have you ever seen such an eye? Behold the power of the elixir, plucked out of the sky.
Hey! Hey! What? You think you can put a hole in a man's hat and just walk away, do you? Hey, it don't work like that around here, mister. Come on! Are you a man or not?
A challenge of battle has been offered to our volunteer. Prepare for a display of Herculean brawn. Come on, friend. Draw on that newfound strength.
This is like an electric fire on my knife.
You want a broken nose, friend?
Where are you going? Do not disappoint the crowd. Come back. You have nothing to fear.
Normally, I don't fight animals.
There it is, skeptics and dissenters, irrefutable proof. Do not let this opportunity pass you by.
Look, he's over there. Go get him.
This ends now.
Watch out, he's got a gun.
Who the hell do you think you are? You ain't leaving here alive.
Marvelous shot, dear boy. The kind of deadly accuracy that can only be afforded by the West Dickens elixir. Come, I have plenty for all.
You'll be fine. Get out of my way.
Hey, where are you going?
I want a bottle. Get me a bottle, please. One of them right here.
No harm in trying one bottle, I suppose.
И этого даже
Well,
уговорили.
I think that went kind of well, don't you?
I'm just glad that my normal job involves either chasing after cattle or murderers. Not the likes of you, mister.
Don't be like that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to say my goodbyes, head on back to the real world.
Wait, sir. I've been thinking about your predicament, and I think I may have an idea. I've been thinking I could be your cunning Odysseus. Beware of the Greeks bearing gifts, sir. Williamson had better beware. We will make them into Trojans.
I don't rightly get you.
I want you to go and see my old friend Seth. He can come across as a little curious, but I'm sure you two will get on. He's most often found at Coots Chapel. He's very devout.
Why see him?
Because between him and me, we can get those gates to open for you, and you can walk right in, just like in Homer's great Trojan yarn!
Короче, этот тип... Шарлатан он. Шарлатан.
Hello.
Пап, это не тебе.
С кем играешь?
Да. Привлек внимание старшего поколения своими разговорами. Забавный шарлатан, конечно. И с черепушкой мне несколько непонятно было. Я так понимаю, это задумано было, что не попасть с первого раза. Я совершил ровно те же самые действия, что и во второй раз. И то, что подсвечивало вот этим светом, меня даже начало смущать. Я подумал, это фонарик, что ли, какой-то. Ну, в общем... Так, что он там, продает? Я так понял. Нет? Или уж все продал? Здесь шумно уж больно. Откуда шум-то идет? А, ну это вот здесь вот как раз. Где по-хорошему он должен сейчас стоять. Ну типа... Заглючило. Ох уж эти шарлатаны! А что, можно на телеге уехать, да? А он здесь сидит. И не уезжает. А сесть нельзя, да? Ну и что в итоге? Получается... За один раз несколько миссий, что ли, было выполнено? Так. Так, здесь можно купить дом. Недвижимость сдается. Наверное, ее... А, типа переночевать здесь. Или можно купить, наверное. Так, ладно. Я не это хотел. Хотел посмотреть задание. Так. Буря на горизонте — это с коровами. Блюз старого жулика. Меткость 59, это да. То есть получается, да, я две миссии в одну объединил, в одно видео. Не лжесвидетельствуй, если не для прибыли. Ну, пусть будет так. Блюз старого жулика и не лжесвидетельствуй. Если бы меня не отвлекали еще, было бы еще интересней. А вот когда дома вся семья, то это вообще невозможно сосредоточиться, к сожалению. Поэтому я не комментирую, когда играю, когда здесь все. И ребенок, и супруга. Очень сложно погрузиться и в игру. Нормально понять, что происходит. Ну, собственно, в этом видео мало трындел, кроме как в окончании. Пытался читать сабы, но хочу еще перепосмотреть. Собственно, и так все понятно, что втюхивает какую-то жижу. Народ покупается, а? Марстон еще подыграл. Ладно, ребятушки. До новых встреч в эфире.